love chocolate mousse. It is one of my favorite desserts ever. And this absolutely satisfies me, and I know I'm doing something actually good for my body.
I love that. So it tastes good, it's dessert,
Yes.
and it's actually super great for our bodies.
Yes.
Healing, nutritious, nutrient dense, doesn't get much better than that.
Cheers.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the Good Vibes Cooking Show. I am super excited because my good friend Deanne Marie is here all the way from Chicago, Illinois, and we have done not one but two videos. So if you have not seen the chai spiced snack mix, there you go. Go ahead and check out that video as well. But I'm super excited. Welcome, super happy you are here.
Thank you.
So what brought you to California?
So I came out to California on a work trip, and Nicole said, hey, why don't you come shoot a cooking video with me? And I said, hey, why don't we do two?
There you go. So what I'm really excited about is these are Deanne's recipes. And Deanne and I have been friends for quite some time now. I don't know, it's been a long time.
Long time.
And so Deanne loves to cook as much as I do. And she is on her own healing journey. And you've been eating clean for what, 2 years?
Yep.
Made such a huge difference in your life.
Enormous
Big impact.
Yes.
So what are the best things that have happened to you since you started eating clean?
Well, I think one of the biggest things has been being more conscious, right? About what I'm actually eating. I hate to say it, but my mom was always right. You are what you eat. You really are what you eat. And when you really start paying attention to what you're actually eating, just changing that up makes such a difference. And I never thought I could be the person who would not eat sugar. But finding those alternatives, and I feel like I'm eating what I love, but in a much more healthy way.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
And this is a great example of that.
This is a great example of this. So this is actually dessert, you guys.
Yes.
I don't always show dessert. So we did a snack mix in the other one, and then we're doing, this is a chocolate mousse.
Chocolate mousse.
But this is a healthy and healing recipe for you guys. So when I say healing, we want your gut to be happy. We want your brain to be happy. We want your skin to be happy. We want you to be happy. And so that's all part of having happy and healing recipes.
Yes.
So this is
Avocado.
So. Because you know, I've said so like 25 times. So this is gonna be chocolate mousse.
It's chocolate mousse. So I first made chocolate mousse as a teenager from Bon Appetit magazine. And let's just say it was not diet friendly. It had all kinds of yummy things in it. And I could not believe when I discovered, just go with me for a second here, folks, avocado chocolate mousse.
Right?
Yes. You do not taste the avocado, but what it does, it lends that creaminess, that richness, that what we call mouthfeel, and I was completely blown away. Like, I have such a sweet tooth. I love chocolate mousse. It is one of my favorite desserts ever. And this absolutely satisfies me, and I know I'm doing something actually good for my body.
I love that. So it tastes good, it's dessert,
Yes.
and it's actually super great for our bodies.
Yes.
Healing, nutritious, nutrient dense, doesn't get much better than that, folks.
And you know what? You can serve this to all of your guests at all of your holiday buffets, all of your holiday parties, and they will not know that they're eating something super healthy, right? And so that's why we're doing this on a holiday themed show, because who doesn't love dessert at the holidays? And this is something you can feel good about eating yourself and serving to your family, your loved ones, and your friends.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. All right, so this is what you need for chocolate mousse. You need 5 ounces of dark chocolate. Well, we have discovered that 5 ounces is 1 cup.
1 cup. We should say 5 ounces of the Q,
as
dark
in
chocolate
human,
gems.
Dark chocolate gems. One of my favorite snacks. All right. Oh, it says they should be chopped. Do they need to be chopped?
If you're not using the huge gems,
Yes.
if you're just using like a nice chunk of chocolate, chop it.
But if you're using the gems,
You don't have to chop it.
All right, good. 2 large ripe avocados.
And these are good size avocados.
yes, and they're a little squishy.
Little squishy.
We had
Perfect.
fun picking those out together in the store. We were laughing. 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder, or you can use carob powder.
Yes.
So today we're going to use carob powder.
Yes. And what this does is it just adds to the depth of the chocolate flavor in this recipe.
Love it. All right, 1/4 cup of unsweetened almond milk. Now, I'm gonna plug this brand because I love this brand. So this brand is called Almond Malk, M-A-L-K. And let me tell you, you gotta hand me the bottle because my viewers know. So
This is what attracts me to this brand.
I know. So let me tell you why I love this brand. Because I love this brand.
You are an evangelist.
I know. Hallelujah, I found this brand. All right, so I love the packaging. It is super simple, nice, and it tells you everything you need to know. Organic, 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 organic. Not just is it organic, no fillers, and you guys know me, gum-free. So there's no xanthan gum, no acacia gum, no gour gum. There are no gums. This is fabulous because we want gut healing foods. So it's also oil-free, unsweetened, 3 simple ingredients, and it's non-GMO. So you wanna know what the ingredients are? This is almond milk. It is filtered water, organic almonds. Now, let me tell you the important thing about almonds. I live here in sunny California, and we grow most of the almonds in the world in California.
Amazing.
So what most people don't know is how much they spray the almonds with pesticides. So if you drive through the Central Valley of California, you see the actual little planes, and they go over and they're spray all over these almonds, right? All over the almond trees. And there's acres and acres upon the freeway, you can see them. So what's great about organic almonds is it doesn't have glyphosate. Now, most people that have issues with wheat, it's not because they have celiac disease. It's not necessarily because of the wheat. It's because of how much they've been sprayed with glyphosate. So if you don't know what glyphosate is, it's Roundup, you guys. And so that really disrupts our stomach. It disrupts our gut lining. It disrupts our digestion. So most people aren't really don't need to eat gluten-free because of necessarily the wheat. It's oftentimes because of the glyphosate.
Okay.
The #1 product that has more glyphosate than any other product in America,
I have a feeling I know what you're gonna say.
is what?
Almonds?
Almonds.
Oh my gosh.
Did you just learn something?
I just learned something.
So, organic almonds are the key. Organic almond milk, organic almonds, any almonds that you buy, you guys please go out there and buy organic almonds.
All right.
Because we do not want you being filled with pesticides.
Right.
Right? So, all right, so this is why I love this brand so much. All right, filtered water, yay. Organic almonds, double yay. And Himalayan pink salt.
Perfect.
It doesn't get much cleaner than this. So,
I'm so excited to learn about this.
I'm so excited. And they have it in chocolate.
Yes, and it is delicious. The chocolate is delicious.
Okay.
All right, after our almond milk.
I get so excited about that. There's other ingredients. We have cinnamon.
Yes. Now, I'm going to tell you why I added cinnamon into this recipe. Now, you can use cinnamon or instant espresso powder. And I love either of these ingredients because we're talking about the depth and the richness of the flavor of the chocolate. It just does a little something to that chocolate. You can leave it out if you don't like cinnamon, that's fine. But it's not like you're going to bite into this and go, oh my God, it's cinnamon. You're just gonna go, oh, this tastes amazing. And this is one of my secret ingredients. So this or organic, instant espresso powder.
Awesome. All right, so one ingredient we don't have on the counter, and I will grab it before we make it, is 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So remember, if you are on an autoimmune protocol diet, you wanna make sure that you have no alcohol vanilla. Other words, you can use regular vanilla if you've added other foods into your diet.
Okay. And I like to use pure vanilla extract.
Yes.
Not imitation, not
the imitation
flavor.
Right.
The pure.
Pure. We want you using pure ingredients at all times. No natural flavors, you guys. Remember what we say about natural flavors. If you don't know what it looks like on the shelf, don't buy it. So nothing natural flavors, because I don't know what a natural flavor is, and I don't know what it looks like on a shelf. So we're not going to put it inside of our bowl.
Right.
So pure vanilla. All right. Eighth of a teaspoon of Himalayan salt. I'm out of Himalayan salt, but I have sea salt, so they're interchangeable.
Yep.
So you can use
Absolutely.
either or. And 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. And so I'm super excited to tell you what kind of maple syrup. Pure maple syrup. We don't want you, again, using all those fillers. We don't want corn syrup. Oh my gosh, I had never heard of. So this must be, I'm a West Coast girl, guys. And so I don't know about others in the West Coast, but I had never heard of this. So I was at my aunt and uncle's house in the middle of Nebraska. I mean, we're talking, put a pin in the map, and I think it's like almost like in the middle of the country. And they brought out pancake syrup. Now,
I'm
all
afraid.
the brands, like all the sugary brands,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I think they're canceling her out. Aunt Jemima.
Well, yeah. We don't
Cabin.
want to use brand names because that could violate trademark. So,
Yeah.
those
things.
big brand names.
The big brand names.
Yes.
And then they had a generic brand name, which was just said pancake syrup. I'm not sure what pancake syrup is.
I'm not sure what that is either.
It's sugar.
Okay. That's not what we're using here.
And then they brought out carob syrup.
Like corn syrup?
I didn't even know they made this stuff.
Wow.
And I was like, looking at the bottle, and it says carob syrup, or like corn syrup, right? And they called it just carob syrup, but that might be the brand.
I think that is the brand name. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're okay with this. And so I'm looking at it, and I'm like, it's pure corn syrup. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is sugar upon sugar upon sugar in a bottle.
Yes.
So my cousins thought it was the funniest thing, because I had this look of pure terror on my face. And so I wasn't sure what to use. So I didn't use any of it, because I literally eat a clean diet. And so I was like, they're like, well, what do you use at home? And I'm like, I use pure
I think I know.
maple syrup.
I think I know what you can get your relatives in Nebraska for a holiday gift.
What's that? Maple syrup.
Maple syrup.
I should send
It will be a
maple syrup.
revelation. It'll be a revelation
They
for them.
will love it.
Yes.
And so they had like 5 bottles of this sugar in bottles, and they didn't have any maple syrup. So I was at a loss. I was literally at a loss. So, and then, you guys,
It's the holidays.
it's the holidays. We're gonna splurge a little bit. So we are gonna use a coconut whipped cream on top of this.
Yes.
So we're super
Just
excited.
a little splurge.
Just a little
And then we have
splurge.
some ideas for garnishes that we can talk about at the end. But again, just to make this a little bit more special for the holidays. All right, are we ready to get started?
We're ready to get started. Should I grab the vanilla?
Why don't you grab the vanilla? I'm gonna put the gems in a microwave safe bowl.
Exactly. And we are going to heat these up in the microwave for about 15 seconds.
Okay.
On.
So you taught me a trick today.
I did.
Should we use your trick?
We should use the trick.
Okay.
So here's what we're gonna do. When you are heating chocolate, and again, I don't use the microwave very often, but for heating chocolate, this is a good thing. So you're gonna use a microwave safe bowl. Say that 3 times.
Microwave safe bowl. Yes.
And we put our gems in there, and we're gonna pop this in the microwave for about 15-20 seconds.
Okay.
On medium.
Okay.
So my microwave is 5, some might say medium. But if you do this, your chocolate will never burn in the microwave, because chocolate can burn in a snap.
In an instant. And we want to make sure that when we're heating our chocolate, that we are getting it almost completely melted. And then we're gonna stir it till it's nice and smooth and completely melted.
And if we need to put it on for another couple seconds, we can.
Okay.
So we will be
right back.
All right, looks pretty good. So here's a trick to melting chocolate. So we started it out on 15 seconds, and we realized that it needed a little bit more. So depending on the brand, you might need to heat it a little bit more. So then do it in 30-second increments.
Yep.
And we just want to show you how glossy this is, how beautiful it is, and it's melted. So Deanne is going to put that right in the blender. And what am I doing for you?
So you need to halve and pit
the
the
avocados.
Yes.
beautiful, you guys. These are perfect California avocados.
Yes, it is so nice being in California and getting California produce.
Now,
The quality that you get here is just incredible.
I'm going to tell you a little trick. If you're in a place that you cannot get avocados, you can buy frozen avocados.
Really?
And so frozen avocados are, are great for smoothies. They're great for things like this where you're going to cook with them. So you can just defrost them and then you can use them in your...
Oh, that's a great tip.
So there are places that you can't get avocados all year round, like lucky we are in California.
Yes.
But you can get them in other, you can buy them frozen.
Okay, so we did pull out the chocolate just when there were a few still kind of solid pieces, but I kept stirring and just that residual heat melted everything.
We're gonna pour it into a blender, you guys.
Yes, in a high power blender. You could use a food processor if you don't have a blender. You could do that. We are getting visited by some pets.
We're getting visited by my cat. Yes. And so I'm gonna step away for a minute while Deanne's pouring that in.
And then I'm gonna continue on with the other ingredients.
Look, baby, we are just making
a little video.
We're making mousse. My dog's name is Mousse, so she probably thinks we're making dog.
We are not making dog. All right, I'm gonna continue on with the rest of our ingredients. I'm just gonna rinse my hands off.
That was great.
That was great.
So this is what happens when you're cooking in your own kitchen. Is life happens, you guys. Not everything is perfect. So we have these beautiful avocados. Am I just scooping them into
just scoop them into the blender, and I'm going to continue on with, now this is our teaspoon of vanilla.
Guys, this is teamwork.
Without alcohols, which I love. All right, now we need about an eighth of a teaspoon of salt. And this is sea salt. We're gonna do about half of a quarter of a teaspoon. We just want that little, you know, again, we're building flavor here, right?
Now I have a pretty high-speed blender. If you don't have a high-speed blender, you can do this in a food processor.
Now I want to do a teaspoon of our cinnamon over here. Again, you can omit the cinnamon if you want. Just want to get this little.
Oh, please be careful. I'm just doing that with a knife.
Yep. There we go. Yep. We're good. We want a teaspoon of that.
What else do we need?
Or 2.5 teaspoons. Do you want to do a quarter cup of almond milk? Or your fabulous milk, as you say?
Quarter cup.
Quarter cup. Here's our.
And did you put the maple syrup in already?
I have not put the maple syrup in. We'll get that.
So here's a quarter cup of the milk.
And we're doing a tablespoon of pure maple syrup. There we go.
We're a good team.
We're a great team. And then we need 2 tablespoons. And since I already got something wet on the tablespoon, we're using the half tablespoon measure. So I need 4 halves. Am I making a mess in the kitchen? I'm so sorry.
No, I'm not worried about the kitchen. Is we have our Christmas tops on.
We do
because we're celebrating the holidays.
I know. We're all set for the holidays.
And she is like, there's maple syrup on there. So I don't want the maple syrup on your beautiful top.
Well, thank you. All right, so there's 2 tablespoons of cacao.
Or carob, whichever one you want to use.
Carob, yes. All right, do we have everything?
I think so.
Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. We've got it all. Now, we blend this up. And since this is your blender, I'm going to say, Nicole, do the honors.
All right, so here's the thing. Make sure the lid is on top of your blender because I have done one of these videos where I blew the top off.
Oh no.
I was making cauliflower rice and poof, everything went everywhere. All right. So we don't want poof of chocolate things. So we're just gonna put this in the blender and we are going to blend, right? So I'll show you.
And we may need to scrape it down.
Yep. So we are gonna put it
so loud. Oh my, that's fantastic. Scraping action here.
Scraping.
Smoke it.
It's smoking, you guys. That's just the powder that we're mixing.
Okay. Oh.
It's just the cacao powder.
Just the powder, nothing to see here.
Oh,
All right, there we go.
Spoon.
I know, right?
Can I lick the spoon?
Yeah, you can put the spoon. But let me tell you the trick to this though.
Okay.
Well, let's blend first, and then we'll do the trick.
Now it tastes nice.
That looks good. So you're gonna blend it till it's nice and smooth.
Yay.
And then,
guys, look at how beautiful this is.
it looks gorgeous. It's the perfect texture. Should we try and show that on the, here's a spoon.
I'm gonna get a bigger spoon.
Okay, get a bigger spoon. Perfect. Just to show that texture. Look at that.
Look at this texture.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Now, you can eat this right away. It will be more of a texture of a pudding. The trick to getting this to be that light, fluffy, like real chocolate, well, this is real chocolate mousse, but that moussey mousse texture is letting this sit in the fridge about 2 hours. So you can make this the day ahead of your party. It can stay in the fridge up to overnight, but it does have to chill at least 2 hours. And we are serving it, like let's say we're having a little holiday buffet, we're putting it in some lovely glasses. This would look lovely in maybe some little cocktail glass. These are cocktail glasses, or little mason jars could be cute as well.
Oh yeah, mason jar would be really cute.
Yeah.
Depending on the theme of your party.
Yes. Or like little, you know what I've used before actually? Are brand new, never had candles in them. I've used votive holders, like little
Oh yeah.
like just little glass votive
Like those
holders.
little mini desserts.
Yes, so you can do like little mini desserts on your buffet table. This makes 4 good sized servings. How does that taste? Is it delicious? I have to try it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Because I'm licking my spoon.
Right? It does not taste like avocado. This is not guacamole.
Okay, guac.
The texture,
You gotta taste. Like here, just take a taste. I wish I could just put this in your mouth right now.
it's like you don't taste the cinnamon, you taste
That in there?
just something real. Well, I'm not putting it in the sink just yet.
There's a little leftover.
A little leftover. So we could, cover these.
Yeah.
And put them in the fridge. And then 2 hours later, we will have mousse-like texture. But should we decorate one?
Let's decorate one.
Let's decorate one. So again, as Nicole said, this is a splurge for the holidays. This is not something, talk about, alternatives to whipped cream. And what might be a healthy
to whipped
choice.
cream. You could actually make your own coconut whipped cream, you guys. Coconut is a great alternative to dairy, a lot of dairy products. So coconut whipped cream is one of the healthiest things, and you could whip it up. So for today, we bought some coconut whipped cream. So what's nice about it is it's dairy free, and a lot of people have issues with dairy, and they don't even realize that they have issues with dairy. So coconut is a great substitute. Also, you can find some almond whipped cream depending on where you are. So almond whipped cream or coconut whipped cream would probably be.
So all I'm doing here is Nicole always has a big bowl of little oranges, little clementines. So I'm doing a little bit, orange and chocolate just go so nicely together.
It's my favorite thing ever.
So I'm just doing a little bit. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, I know you like oranges because you always have a giant bowl of them on your hair.
Orange is my favorite color, but orange is actually one of my favorite foods.
I love that.
And so when I was a kid,
yes.
You know what? The childhood memories are so important.
Yes.
And so when you're making desserts
especially
like this,
the
you
holiday
guys,
times, right?
I know, like making memories during the holidays
yes.
is so important. And so, oh damn, that just looks so beautiful. And so when I was a little girl,
yes.
I'm still a little girl.
When you were a young person.
When I was little person, like 4, 5, 6 years old, my grandpa used to buy those jelly sticks. Do you know what I'm talking about? They're like They look like the size of your finger.
Okay.
And they have like an orange jelly inside, and then they're coated with dark chocolate.
Oh, yes. Like candied orange peel is what we called it.
So, but they were like jelly inside.
Yes, yes.
And so they were in a box, and they were like little fingers next to each other, and they're in a little thin box like this and like this. And he always had those on his, like on the, what do you call it? The side table of the couch.
Okay.
And so he would always say, Nikki, because that's what he called me, Nikki, come over and sit on my lap. And I'd go sit and I'm like, what, Papa? And we'd open the box and he'd say, do you want one of my special candies? And he'd talk really low, he whispered almost. And I'd be like, yes. And he's like, you can have 2 or 3.
Oh my God.
And I'd be like, okay, Papa. And so I'd have these chocolate jelly candy things. So anytime I have the combination of chocolate and orange, it automatically brings back that memory
love that.
of my Papa.
That is fantastic. I didn't even know that when I said, let's garnish this with a little bit of orange
You
peel.
brought back the memory.
Yeah.
So you guys, making memories at the holidays is such an important thing. So we have something called oxytocin. Do you know what oxytocin is?
I do. It's your feel-good.
It is our feel-good hormone.
Yes.
So a lot of people associate oxytocin with nursing mothers.
Okay.
Because that's usually when women are nursing, that oxytocin builds up, and moms oftentimes have oxytocin, but we all have an oxytocin hormone. So it's really important to have things around us that make us happy. Sometimes it is food. Sometimes it's looking at pictures. Sometimes it's remembering a memory. Like you brought up a big memory for me. Sometimes it's petting a dog. That's why they have animals like in the hospitals for pet therapy.
Yep.
It's because it builds up our happy hormones.
Okay.
And so, which is healthy and creates happiness. And orange and chocolate to me builds up so much oxytocin. So I love that. Makes me delightfully happy. But look at this.
Isn't that precious? You could also do, you could do a sprinkling of cinnamon. You could do maybe some chopped pistachios and some dried cranberries on there, just to have fun with your garnishes for your holiday parties.
Exactly. Did you say cranberries?
Yes.
You did say. Oh, you know what we could
orange
do?
and cranberry together.
Orange and cranberry, or look what I have on my counter.
Oh my gosh, what a great idea.
I have pomegranates. My neighbor friend gave me pomegranates, and I have all these pomegranates. So in another video, look for the video, I'm going to teach you the easiest way to peel a pomegranate, but you can take the pomegranate seeds and sprinkle those on top as well.
I love that.
So that would be really festive and pretty too.
So festive and so healthy.
And
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So many ideas.
So many ideas. So we're going to pop these in the
fridge.
Cheers to a fabulous holiday season. We hope you've enjoyed these desserts, and please make them. Give us comments, comment below. Let us know how you love this chocolate mousse. I promise you, there is nobody in the world will know that there is avocados hidden in these.
Absolutely.
Delicious. So enjoy your holidays, everybody. Take care and good vibes.